At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the visitors here. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, the Pacers, now 4 games behind.
Checking out the Pacers, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jalen Duren, Fred VanVleet out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Bol, and it's Bird in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one. Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Miller hits them both. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Halliburton. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Two on the clock, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
VanVleet, the pass to Miller. Here's Bird. He's covered by Mathurin. VanVleet on the wing. From deep. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Halliburton against VanVleet. Out to the right wing. Bird passes to Bol. Now here's Duren. Bol finds Duren. Here's Bird. Shoots over Mathurin. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Durant. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And that one drops. Bird's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Siakam, that's good.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Miller, a screen on Halliburton. Van Vliet, the pass to Miller. Gets the 3 ball to go. Miller's got 5 now.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Second is Tyrese Halliburton. The 4th spot held by Fred Van Vliet.
The assist totals from both of these guys have been unreal. They've been putting on a show offensively recently.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Halliburton against Miller. Outside Mathurin. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pacers trail by 5. We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle. Just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Van Vliet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Bird passes to Miller. Right wing. Fires it. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Siakam outside. Now here's Nembhard. Guarded by Miller. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. To the left wing. Here's Bird. He's covered by Mathurin. Inside. Here's Bol. That one drops for him.
Really heads up there. Played. Where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. Turner's got 5 now.
And this
great
is
play by
today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great
Pacers on that
outside
one.
shooting.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Bird passes to Van Vliet. Here's Bird. Clock at 6. Over Mathurin. And it's Bird missing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. That's tipped. Miller, the pass to Bird. And here's Van Vliet. Here's Bird.
Oh, my goodness.
6.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
good. 2 points. Give him 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Man.
Turner, a screen on Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws.
Oh,
He was
they got
fouled
fouled
after
during.
shooting. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
And he drops it first.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Second free throw, no good. Now here's Miller. Defense right on him. Nice D from Nembhard. No good that time.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Bird. He's covered by Siakam. And it's Bird missing. Pacers trail by 5.
Hey, Mr. Wilson. Glad you thought that, man.
And Halliburton, the bucket, on the assist by
Thanks,
Mathurin.
brother.
Halliburton's got his second basket.
I try to run real.
Defense doing their best to put
Oh,
Halliburton.
let me pause it real quick. I think you're new to the channel. What I try to do over here is I try to run realistic simulations with great players from past years, and I put them in today's NBA in the modern era, and I run plays both from the old school and the new school to showcase the good and the bad of what they would be like in today's game. So, you know, and I also do it with an expansion draft, and I have an entire playlist on my channel that I put it in there in sequential order, which you can go check out at your own leisure. But, yeah, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate your comment, man. I'm glad it looked realistic to you. That's what I go for over here. Oh, yeah, I've done it with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, and Wilt Chamberlain, and I'm going to be starting a John Stockton series pretty soon. Where I'm going to build a team around John Stockton in today's era, because we know pick and roll is such a big utilized skill set in today's game, and we all know John Stockton was probably the don of pick and roll basketball. So imagine what Stockton would be like today with these stretch fives who can step out and do pick and pop. You know what I'm saying? I was in the stands and saw Jordan play every. Oh man, wow. Hey, I grew up in the Jordan era. I was never fortunate enough to do that. So that's good. That's spectacular for you, man. I can only imagine what that was like. But anyway, back to the game footage, guys. Sorry to stop the game. I just wanted to explain to my man who just joined the channel. And if you like what you're seeing, man, I appreciate a subscription and like and subscribe and check out the playlist and go ahead and share. I didn't watch much because I was going down on. Okay. I won't read the rest of that comment because of the algorithm, but let's just say Mr. Wilson was engaging in some extracurricular activities while he was watching Michael Jordan get hang time. He was doing his own hang time.
Off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts.
Anyway, back to the game. Back to the game. Back to the game.
He's been productive.
Bird in the post.
Averaging just
they double
over
team.
7 points a game.
Swing it. Got a mismatch. Siakam picks him up, Will.
Van Vliet. Wagner
Swing it back. 3-pointers open.
Miller. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds
Watch out for
of
Wagner Fielding.
and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Did you see
Mo
that?
Wagner.
I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers.
Turner.
Nice shot by Turner.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Here's Bird.
High screen roll. Step back. Wide open mid-range.
Ooh, coming
Larry
through
Bird.
again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top. Yeah, and I can't help
That's a play you never saw a Bird run in the old days. They never did high screen roll with small forwards back in the 80s. You would never see Larry Bird doing that in the 80s.
And the icing on the cake,
a high screen roll like that.
The shot that took the East.
That's a little bit of the new school right there.
Over 200 points.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points yet. Pass to Bird. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bird with a wide open 3, couldn't hit it.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Puts up a deep three. And it's Bird with a rebound. Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Bird passes to Miller. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Fires it from 18.
That was patient.
Bounce goes his way, though.
We was patient on that one.
Points.
That play was kind of taking a little bit. That play took a while to get going, but we got it at the end.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, plenty of contact.
How was that a foul when he jumped into me?
He'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey,
how was that a foul when he jumped into me, man?
To the line can be the next best.
All right, let's go to our bench here. Let's give Blanley. He's getting a little tired. I'm gonna give Larry Bird some time on the bench too as well. Bring in Pippen Jr. off the bench. Take Bird out and bring in Alex Caruso. Also, too, if you're still watching, I have a rule on here with these teams that the second best player on the team can be no higher than an 85 overall for each one of the teams that I do. For this team, Jalen Duren was the second best player that I chose to be with Larry Bird because I thought his style fits Bird. If you remember Robert Parrish, Duren's style is a lot like Robert Parrish in today's game. So he kind of fits with Bird better with shot blocking, ability to run the floor, hit the mid-range shot, and rebound. And he's a good post-up defender. So and plus he can help Bird out defensively when Bird gets beat one-on-one, because that's what we're seeing in this series, that Larry Bird is having trouble guarding guys off the dribble
fourth free throw
in space
shots of the night.
because the game is much more wide open.
Shooting 2.
And then every player after the 85 player is selected, everybody after that is an 80 or under. It can be no higher than that. Now, if they get better during the season, that happens.
Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is.
But I do that to make the games fair, because if you were to put like just anybody with Bird, it'll be to the point where it'll be too easy. You know what I mean? You want to give it some kind of a challenge. Make the games play out more organically.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to
in the post.
Now here's Wagner.
Can't hit.
And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 5. Jackson outside. Pass to Shepard. And here's Siakam for 3. Can't hit that one. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Miller. Not a lot of room. Oh, it's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Shot from 12. Jackson can't get it to go. Shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Oh, he picked him clean. Now the Pacers
we gotta get him on the bench.
It's good. And give the assist.
Yeah, we gotta take Miller out. He's not doing too good right now.
Decision by Siakam, giving up the rock sometimes is the right move.
Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. Watford outside. Pass to Caruso.
Damn, I had Caruso on the cut, but I do it too early. Caruso was cutting.
To the middle. Here's Toppin. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored
running
the
hard
most
out here.
points off turnovers this past month. 5th on the list, Indiana.
Both of these teams are jumping on their opponents' mistakes over the last month, converting them into points.
The first free throw is good. Christie's checked in for Miller. Toppin hits them both. Here's Pippen. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Caruso. Watford outside. Back to Caruso. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
52 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Halliburton. He had 16 in the win against Orlando.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pippen. Pass to Christie. Shoots over Shepherd. Pacers with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the paint. Toppin passes to Jackson. Halliburton with the ball. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. So they take the lead.
Tyrese Halliburton is taking this game over right now. He is orchestrating beautifully.
Consistent. Time and time again,
he is killing us in pick and roll right now.
Miles Turner making highlights for the Pacers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Just a straight maestro job by Halliburton right now. Finding the open man almost every time down.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
We've got Ben Simmons. Alex Caruso is out there with Duren. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Jackson, the screen. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Furphy. Halliburton outside. Here's Furphy. The 3 is up. Duren with a rebound. Caruso with it. Here's Bird. Oh, he trains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Indiana making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Pass to Bird. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brett, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Jackson with a screen on Simmons. Spins. Here's Halliburton. No good off the spin.
Oh boy, the spin move's tough to defend, but it's also difficult to stay in control on the release.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Christie passes to Caruso. They get it again. Bird. And he banks in the layup. Bird's got 16 points now.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Jackson with a screen on Simmons. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
This is a veteran.
Halliburton's Larry Bird duel shaping up here.
His teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
Pass to Duren. Here's Bird, guarded by Toppin. With the fadeaway. Bird, that's good. He's got 18.
Back and forth they go.
An incredible move to shake his man.
Halliburton and
Getting
Bird.
the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh,
there comes Halliburton.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Now Simmons.
They watching Bird. They're so preoccupied with Bird. Let's show this play again. They're so preoccupied with Bird right now that they let a man. They're so preoccupied with Bird right now they let a man get a free layup. That's crazy. He didn't want to leave Larry Bird for three. That's crazy. That is what you call respect. That is respect, bro. When you let a man get a free layup because you worried about this brother shooting a three.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jackson outside. Jackson finds Halliburton. Over Simmons. Halliburton misses. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23.
Larry Bird.
One bright spot, however.
Taking this game over.
Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young big.
Halliburton and Bird are putting on a show.
Widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's a duel right now.
Halliburton against Simmons. Christie passes to Bird. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there.
Oh, man, that's a cheap foul right there.
He'll get a pair at the line.
That's a cheap foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Let's go ahead and get Bol back in there. Put Bird back at the small forward, and we'll bring back in Miller.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Van Vliet, after next time out, he'll come in.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Now we got our big lineup in there now with Simmons in the backcourt. Bird small forward, Duren up front with Bol. So we're really big right now. Should get a lot of rebounds.
Now here's Simmons. Still no points. Pass to Miller. The kick out to Simmons. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops. After
Larry Bird's causing a lot of problems.
Yeah,
they're so worried about Bird that guys are getting open looks.
Simmons just dropping.
He doesn't even have the ball. They're staying attached to him.
He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2.
So if you just keep moving, you're going to get an open shot.
On the road. Just one game. And here's Toppin. To the inside. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Toppin. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Pass to Bol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Toppin. No good. A bit long that time. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident.
And right there you just saw Larry Bird.
Maybe you.
That's what I was talking about earlier. In the modern era, Larry Bird is struggling, trying to stop guys in transition. This is one of those times. He just whips right by Bird. Bird didn't have a chance, man. This is one of the negatives. He doesn't have the foot speed on the edges to get out there and challenge these super quick forwards in today's era. Like, man, It's crazy. He's whipped right by him.
There's two hands next time. He knows where he is. And here's Simmons. Pass to Duren. Here's Bird. Outside Simmons. Here's Bowl. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. Nembhard, the pass to Turner, to the right side. Nembhard outside. Here's
Nembhard
the
open.
three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The shot's good.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Turner. Here's an 8-footer. Good D by Duren.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Oh, my God.
20 feet out. The rebound by
If
Turner.
he had hit that, bro.
Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nembhard going all the way with it.
Counted.
Nice.
And despite the height disadvantage,
There it is again. Bird having trouble stopping guys off the dribble.
Attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Bird, defended by Jackson. Bowl against Halliburton. Here's Miller.
Miller.
And they'll get another chance. Inside, Bird. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
And you have to appreciate
Physical game
the
tonight out here in
hard they showed
Indiana.
on the offensive boards this quarter.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Some changes for Indiana. Siakam, he's checked in for Jackson, and Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Halliburton. Mathurin against Miller. Pass to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Miller with it, and it's Toppin picking him up.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Toppin outside. Mathurin finds Siakam. Pure from 3-point range. Siakam's got 5 now.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Duren up top. Miller on the wing. Here's Bird. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pacers trail by 5. Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Here's Mathurin. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Here's Van Vliet. No points so far. Pass to Bird for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Siakam. That shot missing. Good D by Duren. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Bird, guarded by Toppin. Duren up top. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bird. Over Toppin. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 27.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Now here's Turner, covered by Duren. Turner, a screen on Miller. Mathurin passes to Turner. Siakam for three. Duren with a rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Over to the wing. Van Vliet outside. To the left side wing.
2 minutes.
Miller outside. Launches a three. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Miller good for three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pacers trail by 8. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Takes a three. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Here's Bird, guarded by Toppin. Bird passes to Bol. Now Van Vliet. Here's Bird. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
There's the drive. And here's Toppin from the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Miller. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Miller hits them both. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard with it. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Pass to Siakam. Back to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard outside. Over Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Van Vliet.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Toppin outside. On the wing, Nembhard lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 7. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Pacers.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Halliburton. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Halliburton misses.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. No good. Pacers.
Oh, no. Fred Van Vliet is hurt.
To the paint. And Siakam with the slam.
What a timeout. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Fred Van Vliet's hurt. You gotta get a timeout.
53% from the floor. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, cutting to the rim and finishing.
My starting point guard's out.
He plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great
Injuries.
off the ball, and that fits with any
the
team.
Unforeseen.
His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And the visitors call time here.
All right, let's take a look and see. His left hip. I'm taking him out. He's trying. He can still play. No, he's out. He can't play through that. No way. All right. I'm gonna come back in. Gonna come back in with Ben Simmons. Then. Jeez. Ben Simmons. It's getting better though. We drafted him. He was like a 77 overall. It might be sometimes during the game, guys get a little stat boost because of the game, the way the game's going. But he'll be in. Also, I think I'm going to go ahead and move Bird up front and take Bol out and come in with Caruso. Better yet, come in with Dosunmu and see if we can get some energy off the bench here for some other guys. Maybe get more into a more open court style.
Take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Miller, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Bird passes to Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away. Basket's good. Bird's got 29. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Halliburton against Simmons. And here's Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 7 assists in the game. Siakam's gone 5 for 10 shooting tonight. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for the away team, Ayo Dosunmu. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Taking Bird out right now. Looks a little tired.
Here's Halliburton. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense.
He's been carrying us all season long, but that season fatigue starts to get to you.
He's made got to monitor how you play, guys. So far at the line. Free throw good. Halliburton.
Even though he's playing good.
Young players
I'm going to need him in the fourth quarter for this one.
See if they can bring it every night.
I'll probably bring him back in another maybe 3 minutes from now.
Miller, a screen on Halliburton. Miller outside. The 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give them a good open look from the perimeter.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Siakam. Fires the three. The rebound by Simmons. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Miller. Outside Simmons. Duren with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Miller. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Brandon Miller stepping up tonight. 21 big points. Big performance tonight by him.
One shot.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Turner. And here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Miller. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I tell you, when Miller's scoring like this gives Larry a chance to really rest. If he can come in there and hold it down offensively like this could buy time for Bird to get his legs back underneath him.
That's good for Miller.
Duren's getting a little tired. Guys are tired. They've been playing hard all season, man. That season fatigue gets to you.
Miller hits them both.
But we still up by 10 points right now, but
let's go now to the sideline and catch
our
up
defense
with
is holding up on the inside.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said,
some threes to keep giving up.
From that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Duren. Shoots over Turner. Miller outside. Clock at 6. Another shot. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 8 assists here tonight. And the visitors call time here.
And the other team is...
All right, it's time for Larry. That's that 3 minutes I was looking for. I got about 3 good minutes of press for Bird.
Cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Get him back in there. He's 80 now. He's good to go. Bring in Christie. And Van Vliet. The situation with Van Vliet's going to be rough because he might be out for the rest of this. Who knows how long he's going to be out.
Last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Wagner. Now Simmons. Here's Christie. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Clock at 4. Off target with the 3. Pacers trail by 4. Let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an update on Fred VanVleet. What'd you learn, Allie?
The bad news is that this injury is causing discomfort. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
So we won't have Fred VanVleet for 2 weeks.
Can't be
Which means Ben Simmons will most likely take the starting job now until he gets healthy.
He's made 2 of his 3
So Ben Simmons will slide in starting forward guard spot for Team Larry Bird going forward, at least for the next 2 weeks till VanVleet comes back. That's going to hurt us offensively. As you know, Ben Simmons cannot shoot the 3, and VanVleet can. And not having him out there is going to be problematic for double teams on Bird in the post.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against
because you don't have to
Halliburton
leave
as
him.
the best passer in the league right now.
You don't have to respect Simmons outside, so the double teams will mean more now. Might have to go to a different person at point guard at certain points of the game, depending on the time and
both
score.
Free throws good for Halliburton. Gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the
Might
third.
have to flirt with maybe putting one of my 2 guards at point guard spot to give Larry Bird some spacing in the post.
To the wing, right side. Bird passes to
See,
Simmons.
that right there. See what I'm talking about? That was VanVleet. Yeah, he took that.
Fires for 3.
That changes everything.
Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Ben Simmons cannot make that 3.
Nembhard outside, down low. Here's Mathurin, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Bird in the post.
Outside. Fades. Bird.
There it is.
Bird's got 6 points in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Simmons. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Bird. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Turner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Ben Simmons got 4 fouls.
A few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers.
Ben Simmons has played a total. That's amazing. Ben Simmons has only played like 5 minutes. He's already got 4 fouls. Holy crap. Scottie Pippen Jr., you're in, man. You got this. Jesus Christ, Ben Simmons. My God. Fred VanVleet, hurry back, please. We need you. We got no point guard without you, man. We could go with Caruso, but Caruso's the guy that takes Bird when Bird rests. He's the guy that comes in for Bird, so that changes everything. Screw it. I'm going with Caruso at point guard. I got more faith in him in point guard than I do at Pippen Jr. In this kind, especially when you're talking about guarding Halliburton. You need somebody to guard Halliburton. Caruso's one of the best defenders in the game, as we all know. We're going with that, I guess, man. It's rough out here. It is rough.
Under the microscope for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the leap he's taken in terms of his passing skills has been enjoyable to watch. He takes pleasure
Ben
in
Simmons, my goodness.
trying to make his
4
teammates
fouls in 5 minutes.
Toppin, he's checked in for
Damn.
Mathurin.
Go sit there in the bench, bro. You don't even get to sit on the bench. Look at him. You sit on the floor. That guy him on the floor over there, bro. Let me go take a look at this real quick. I think Ben went right to the floor. They ain't let him sit on the bench, y'all. They ain't let him sit on the bench. He went straight to the floor. That's what happens when you get 4 fouls in 5 minutes, y'all. You don't even get to sit on the bench. They make you sit on the floor. Jesus Christ, man.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Tie game here in Indiana.
Here's Caruso.
If you guys are new to the channel, hope you guys like the content. Think so. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, and check out my playlist for Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, and God knows who else out there. Because we got a 1 point or a tie game here, actually. It's Larry Bird in the post doing work.
Bird's got 35 in the game.
35 for the man from French Lick.
They're on a 14-6 run. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. The Pacers again can't hit.
You wonder what the score
Bird running there, 3-point line. Thought about it.
Pass to Bird. To the middle. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot.
Bird.
That three's off the mark. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 2-point game. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Nembhard outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Bird. Now here's Caruso. To the paint. Here's Christie. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
Assertive move.
It's one of our best plays that we run.
Game's heating up a bit.
That high screen that Bird sets, you gotta play Bird for the 3-point shot, so it's hard. Pick your poison.
And it's Turner that time on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9 assists now tonight.
Hey, Halliburton balling, man.
7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Now Caruso. Wagner up top. Pass to Bird. It's rebounded by Indiana.
No foul.
Halliburton outside. Buries it from 3.
Oh, man.
Halliburton's got 11 points in the
Indiana
quarter.
with the lead.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing.
Who's going to step up for Team Larry?
And they cannot stop him.
Bird in the post.
Here's Christie.
I don't like it. Come out, come out.
Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. 6 to shoot.
Bird. Finger roll.
Bird's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
Halliburton against Caruso. To the inside. Evan Turner with the dunk.
Really
Evan Turner just went up about 5 more notches than Wagner could.
He is once
Wagner
he finds
could.
his rhythm.
Caruso outside. Pass to Wagner.
Let's get out of this. I don't like this play. Bird.
Guarded by Toppin. Charity stripe shot.
Man.
Bird missing.
Bird coming up short right now.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9.
He should be. He's tired. Been carrying him off even long.
For 3. Christie with a rebound. Going just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter.
Finds his man. And one.
And the foul.
I was waiting for somebody to fill that lane.
Pascal Siakam.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Nembhard.
Bird needs a breather big time, man. Come in with those sumo. Bring back in Brandon Miller. Fred VanVleet is out for the next 2 weeks. That's our starting point guard.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless.
We got to patch up the gaps to fill up for that. I thought Ben Simmons could do it, but he's sitting on the floor right now with 4 fouls. And 5 minutes to play.
On the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Man, we cannot stop this man. He is given. We got no one to guard him. In a lot of ways, he's like Magic Johnson because of his size at point guard.
And he makes a first.
He doesn't have, in terms of his height, he can see over guys and make good clean passes. but he has a three-point shot
both
to
free
complement
throws
it
good for
that
Halliburton.
Magic never had, particularly off the dribble.
Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots.
2 minutes remaining. in the
Caruso,
third.
the pass to Miller. Back to Caruso. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock.
Brandon Miller.
Duran finds Miller. Duran in the post. Defended by
Oh,
Jackson.
come on.
Bounds. It'll be Indiana's
And he
ball.
still missed it. It is,
On
man.
Sunday, they'll be matching up against
is tough
Donovan
sledding
Mitchell
out here.
and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday,
Both teams are fighting
they'll
like
take
crazy.
on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for
Brandon
their
Miller getting that
matchup with
rebound
Orlando, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose.
Impressive.
They'd have to have a really
Two
off
guard going
night
there getting
for
a
them to
rebound
get
like
upset
that.
there.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 25. The floater. Offensive rebound.
Oh, my
Pacers.
gosh.
Topping a screen on
Good
Miller.
rebound by the Pacers on that one.
They shoot again. Oh, and he got fouled.
This
on his
game
way
is
up.
hyper
He'll head to the
physical,
line
man.
to shoot 2.
Both teams is fouling hardest. Is I don't know what right now.
At the line for Indiana, Shepherd.
I tell you, man, these games with Larry Bird and Magic are totally different. If you watch any of my Magic Johnson games and then you watch the Larry Bird game, the games are totally different. Bird's games are all smash mouth and slow and half court. Magic is wide open, up and down, fast pace. These are grind out fests with Bird,
First one
man.
falls. Indiana making a
Grinder
switch here.
fest.
Jackson is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And here's Caruso. Miller outside.
Miller.
Jacks up a 3. Good.
Killer
And
Miller.
He's at 8 of 14 now.
This time,
Solid
someone
offensive
from
performance.
outside the Pacers named Miller.
3-pointers this game, guys.
And Indiana doing work.
Each half, he's really spacing out the floor for his team.
Miller with 27 tonight. Big
Pass to
performance.
Shepherd.
We need it too.
Siakam with it. He's got 16.
Man, oh,
Counts, and he is on his way to the line.
Man.
Trying to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana.
Team is in the penalty.
who's going to step up?
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
Caruso, the pass to Miller. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. Good.
Miller.
Got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I like
Ballin'.
whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
This is what it would have been like if Larry Bird had someone like Len
Jackson
Bias to
against
play with, I
Caruso.
guess. If Len Bias went to the NBA,
Pass to Siakam.
the way he's playing.
Here's Shepherd. Shot clock at 6.
Man, they
He's
are
going
getting to the free
for
throw
2.
line.
The official saw contact while he was going up.
Indiana Pacers are just taking it in there with just get to the free throw line. Get to the free throw line. That's their game plan right now. They're just taking it in there. They don't care who's in front of them. Let's come back in there with Wagner. Get a bowl out of there. We'll come back in with Larry Nance Jr.
And he makes a first.
Bird on the bench rest. I'm going to need him in the fourth quarter to take
So he
over.
gets them both.
Fred Van Vliet's out. We're missing his
8
offense.
seconds left in the third quarter.
Miller stepped up big time for us.
Caruso, the pass to Wagner. Here's Miller.
Miller.
And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Pacers out in front, up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
Look at that play by Siakam. That is amazing. He went that over Duran and Bowl. That's crazy. that is sick, man.
Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you got to beat.
Look, even he's cool. The coach is saying it.
These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle.
Yeah, even the coaches on it. Like, we got to be more physical. That's all he cares about. Just keep getting to the free throw line.
When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
Wow. Bird on the bench resting.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter
No
number
sumo.
4. They've got
all the way.
Miller is out there with Alex Caruso.
Oh, man.
Wagner. And it's Nance in at the
Who's
4.
going to step up and play?
Three-pointer, Halliburton. He
Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton's got 16 points here in the second half.
It might be Larry Bird time, y'all. Bird might not get his normal rest tonight.
But he's drained 3 more since.
Here's Caruso. And a foul call
Finally.
on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Finally got a free
Chance to catch
throw
up on some
attempt.
numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor
Wagner
and rising
starts.
up with that confidence.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That free throw, no good. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Wagner.
I think Duren can take that guy. I don't know if he can score on
He sinks the second.
Turner and
Just a tough
Siakam, but he can
miss at
take
the
their
line.
bench.
They're down 2 baskets.
We're going to go to
now.
Duren these next couple
Indiana
possessions.
leading by 4.
I think he can score on their bench players.
Halliburton outside.
In the post.
Pass to Shepard. No good on the triple. Shooting it at 52%. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Caruso outside. Down low.
There it is.
And the dunk by Duren.
He can outspeed those guys.
His role paying dividends there for Duren.
He's having a hard time against Turner and Siakam, but
brings
these
it
guys
up for
can take
Indiana.
these bench players.
Pass to Shepard. Duren with a rebound. Duren's
Caruso all the way.
Caruso against Walker. Caruso with the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
This is when your interior D has to be on
Team
high
Bird
alert.
bench stepping up here.
And here's Halliburton.
Oh, man.
Launches
Halliburton
it.
for 3.
And the three-pointer
My God.
goes. Halliburton's got 31.
Their strategy
31.
has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside.
Come on, Duren. Come on, Duren.
And
There
he's
you
going
go.
to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And they're bringing in Siakam
It goes on Isaiah
and
Jackson.
Turner, I think, right now.
Just so
The counter.
I love the
I think they
passion
are.
Durham brings to this game.
No, they're not.
And the skill set, too, is developing.
That free throw misses.
Nope.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Shepard.
They're staying small
Good on the
still.
second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Now here's Nimhart, guarded by Miller.
Come on.
Halliburton outside.
Stay with Halliburton. Stay with Halliburton. Oh, my
From
God.
the wing, Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Duren with 15 rebounds.
Miller, the pass to Caruso.
Oh, my God.
Back to Miller. Duren with a screen on Jackson. Goes up on the wing. And it's
Killer
good. Off the
Miller.
Back of the rim and in.
Killer
Miller's
Miller
got
tonight.
15 points here in the second half.
And that was the
31
right
points for
decision.
Brandon Miller
You
tonight.
need a
Stepping
bucket.
up big.
Go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Pass to DeSumo.
He could take Toppin.
Duren in the post. He's against Toppin. And the dunk by
Duren
Duren.
dominating right
Strong
now
finisher at
against
the
these
rim.
smaller
That's Jalen
up-front
Duren.
players.
Here
Taking
in the fourth quarter,
Taking
just under
advantage of
2.5
Siakam
gone
and,
by.
Miller, and Turner being out right now. Attack that
Halliburton
bench.
against Caruso. Toppin outside.
Look
Takes
at
the
this
three.
man.
That's good.
Beautiful play by
Halliburton
Halliburton. I gotta show that again. I gotta show respect to that. That was gorgeous, man. Halliburton just took my entire backcourt for a ride. Look at that move, though. Boom, boom, double cross, and then just took my entire defense for a ride. God, that looked just like Magic Johnson. Looked just like Magic Johnson. I respect that.
It's the assist.
That was gorgeous.
Halliburton's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now Caruso. Good.
Got it.
On the bucket.
Off the floater.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail.
All right, it's Larry Bird time now.
At this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
It's Larry Bird time now.
To the inside. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Nance.
Good. Get a foul on him. Get a foul on
There's
him.
Miller. And a
I'll
nice
take that,
finish
though.
on the layup. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Brandon
And
Miller.
the offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
What a pickup he was for us in the draft, man.
Outside. Halliburton outside. Off target from three-point
Miller with a
range.
rebound. Miller taking the game over.
Almost all of their shots to fall.
He thinks it's
on
his
the
damn.
fourth.
He
6 of
thinks it's
7.
his team. We don't need Bird. We got Miller.
Miller outside.
Miller.
Indiana with a rebound.
Bro got a bag. He got a bag, though. I got to give it to him. He got a bag.
He's guarded by Caruso.
He got some moves.
Nembhard outside.
Now he's on Halliburton. Tough cover. Been
Halliburton
cover all night. Here's the pick.
11 feet out. Oh, the
Oh,
sweet
man.
touch inside by Halliburton.
Stops and pops.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays
All right,
the offensive end.
let's get a timeout here.
And the visitors call time here.
It's Larry Bird time now. 1 point game. 6 minutes and a half to go. Time for the big guns. Duran's tired after that performance he just gave us. We'll take him out. Bring in Bowl. I'm going to go back to Ben Simmons because we need it. Why not? We need the manpower. Take Miller out, give him a blow. This is who we are, man. Ben Simmons, please. I don't know why it says 80 overall. He is not that good. Remember, when I drafted him, he was a 77. I think because he's playing with Bird and Bird's making him better, it's like it's improving some of his skills, probably his rebounding or something like that. But you know what? I'm going to put him at the power forward spot. Where's Simmons at? I'll put him up front. He'll do more damage up there than point guard, in my opinion. Put him up front with Wagner. That way he can push the ball from the power forward spot if he gets a rebound. All right, that's who we are.
And Indiana with some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Jackson, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Walker. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach
They got
was giving
Siakam
his
on
team.
Bird.
He told the team he has complete
Tough cover for
faith
him.
in them, saying we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really
That's
take
tough cover
hold of
for
the
Siakam.
game. We can do that.
That's-
To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And a slam.
He came right back and got it back.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps.
Bird
He can really
lacking
get
in
up there.
transition.
Here's
Let's move
Pippen.
Bird around some. Let's get him moving. Make Siakam move his feet. Can you stay with the Bird, man?
Pass to Bird.
Can you stay with the Bird, man? Can you stay with the Bird, man?
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You almost bumped him on that
Turner's
one.
got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Siakam. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Here's Bird. Indiana with a rebound.
Missing it.
Turner's got 11
Larry Bird
rebounds
missing
in
his
the
marks
game.
right here.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton.
Watch out for Turner. Here comes Nembhard.
To Nembhard.
Turner's
Down
open.
low to take the lead.
Bird can't stop it.
Indiana scoring again.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Christie. Here's Bird.
Bird for three. Oh, my goodness.
Bird's got 42.
That is balls right there, man. A flat-footed three-point shot at that point in the game.
In the second and making them pay.
A flat-foot three-pointer, man.
Calling timeout here.
Man, let's see that three again. I don't think Bird was like maybe an inch off the ground when he shot that, man. Just jab stepped in the depth. Flat foot three-pointer. Buckets.
No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 00, Benedict Mathurin.
Ben Simmons up front playing power forward. But we got him guarding Halliburton, though.
Simmons against Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Halliburton taking a quick
Wagner's
shot.
got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen.
Here comes Bird, moving Siakam around. Good screen by. Good screen by Simmons. But Bird cannot hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Siakam beating Bird in transition that time. Didn't make him pay.
On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball. From downtown, nails it.
That time they do.
Halliburton's got 11 here in the
riding the seesaw, it's turned
This guy starts
for
hitting
the Pacers
threes,
to lead now.
Watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
1-point game here in Indiana.
Here's Pippen.
Bird cutting.
Bird from behind the arc.
Hand hit.
With a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Halliburton. It doesn't go for him.
Here comes Simmons.
Great D that
This is what we want. Push
Simmons.
it. Push it. Come on, Ben.
Here's Pippen.
You got one job. Here comes Bird.
Pass to Bird.
Siakam again. All the way, Larry. Get fouled, Larry.
He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Don't even mess no jumper right now. Get that free throw line. Siakam cannot guard Bird. I don't know what they're doing putting Siakam on Bird. I don't understand that matchup.
Taking 2 shots.
Bird's got too many fakes and too many moves to get his shot off.
Shoot 2.
And once Siakam commits, he can't recover fast enough.
The first free throw is good. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Pippen.
Pacers won fish sticks
And that's
tonight.
good as he
The
hits
crowd
both
saying.
shots.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 1.
Give him some room, Larry.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. No good.
Rebound Bird.
Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Simmons.
Oh, I missed him.
Up top. And here's Simmons. Here's Bird. Shot clock at 5.
Shoot right over Nembhard. He can't bother his shot.
That 3 off target.
Missed
Had
it,
some
though.
space there after the pump fake.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Nembhard with it. Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin.
Oh, my God. What a play by
Bird's got
Halliburton.
rebound number 8 now.
Clear it out. Clear it out. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord.
Bird's got 46.
Oh, my God. This man. Just undressing.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. From the arc. Counted
Right back at us.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm.
Got a good one, guys.
They need him to step up.
Oh. Bird wants it.
Outside Simmons.
Calling for it.
Here's
Against
Bird.
Siakam.
He's covered by Siakam. There's a minute 47 left in the
Bird.
fourth quarter here.
Oh, my God.
Bird's got 48.
This man got so many moves, it don't make no sense. Crafty is I don't know what.
Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam.
Oh, that's a mismatch. Don't double team. Don't give a 3 up. Make them hit it.
Long. Shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Pass to Christie.
Bird in the corner. That's back for 3.
Left in the fourth
Larry frickin' Bird.
That's exactly the kind of shooting
coming up big here in the clutch. 51 points. In the modern era. More shots to go around.
Here's Siakam.
Siakam.
It's rebounded by
Can't hit it.
Got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
That might be over. It might be over now. Here's Bird, wants the clincher.
And an intentional foul right there.
I think that three-pointer finished him off. That was the nail in the coffin, man. That big step back 3 by Bird might have been it. That was the death nail. Now they out here intentionally fouling.
44
Yeah, I
seconds
could have
left
did
in
it.
the fourth quarter of this one. Doubled by Siakam. Bird passes to Dosunmu.
Gets it back.
5 on the clock. Back to Dosunmu. The 3. Indiana with a
They
rebound.
still got a chance.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to
Don't
pull
foul,
this out.
don't foul.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Yeah!
Oh, my God.
And he's brought them within 2 points.
Find Larry,
now.
find Larry. They're going to foul Larry.
Absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets
One of
it.
the all-time
Yeah,
great
that
free
was a
throw
smart
shooters in
move.
NBA
You
history.
have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
How big was that Larry Bird 3, though? Because without that, the game would be tied right now. Off of that 3 from Halliburton. That Larry Bird step back 3 was huge.
Good on the first. And that makes it a
Three-point game.
3-point lead.
This right here will finish him off. He hits this, I think. Bird to cash out
And, so
and
he drops
does.
them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And the Pacers call
115 to 111. Fantastic game, guys.
Let's hear from our analyst.
Fantastic game.
Strategy being discussed right now.
Halliburton did not disappoint. Bird did disappoint. Brandon Miller stepped up.
Yeah, this
Fred
won't be
VanVleet
easy,
got
so
injured.
A little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
But Ben Simmons coming in late. Playing power forward for us right now, defensively.
Here's Turner.
They got to go. I don't know. What are you waiting for? Good D by Duren.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Team is in the penalty.
That's going to do it. Team Larry Bird will continue.
Duren, 2 shots.
Its winning streak will now go to, I
And
believe,
that
10
hurts as
games.
He doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second.
And this is the
good.
second time that
Puts them
these
up
two teams
5.
have played a
Time called
classic.
here. Indiana
Look at Halliburton.
decides to talk it over.
Larry Bird
There's 6 seconds left to play in
made
the
all the
fourth
big
quarter.
plays tonight.
Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score quick.
Brandon
and
Miller
foul.
stepped up and played
Then you have
big.
to hope for some missed free throws.
30 points.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in. Well, it's
Rebound,
one thing
Bird.
to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound.
Look at Bird.
That's a good day's work.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight.
What a
they
game.
played it well.
Yes, they did. You know,
Larry
you have
Bird
two
coming back
choices.
to his native
You can either
state
succumb to
of
the
Indiana.
hostility in this arena, or
Delivers
you can
a
feed off
heroic
of it and use it as
performance.
motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for
The
joining
Hick from
us.
French
That'll
Lick
do
does
for
it again.
now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching.
Look at that.
And time now for our player of the game.
Damn. Man, that step back three in the corner, right there, that was sick. That's what killed the game up. Offensive rebound, put back. That step back three on the left hand side, man. That's the one that really closed the door on the Pacers' chances. Pacers went 16 of 40 from downtown. Wow. Man, they really they cashed out for the 3-point line, bro. Man, Jesus Christ. 16 big ones. 30 assists for the Pacers. Halliburton all over it with the assists tonight. Points in the paint went to Team Larry, as you would expect. Both teams shot a lot of free throws. Look how physical this game was. Both teams shot 22 free throws. 23 for Team Larry and 22 for the Pacers. This was a physical basketball game, to say the least, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. All right, let's take a look at the box score. Halliburton with 39 and 13. Siakam 9 and 6. Turner with 17 and 14. Toppin comes in with 12 and 4. Halliburton goes 7 of 11 from downtown tonight. My goodness. That man played like he was on tonight, man. That's all I can say. He was on all night long. Played 41 minutes, too. But in the end, look at this duo. Larry Bird with 53 points. And then Brandon Miller coming up big with a great performance. Let's go ahead and show some love to Tyrese Halliburton first. We'll show his highlights, and then we'll go to Team Larry. Because Halliburton played great. Look at that. Oh, my God. That was sick. Post up, move, fade away out of the post. Another three-pointer. Bam. I wish they'd show us assists. Floater. Just overpowering the smaller defender. Just beats Ben Simmons inside. And Ben's the bigger man. He couldn't. Ben should be able to deal with him better down there. He's the bigger man. Halliburton, just killing it, man. Great play. Great play by him tonight. But in the end, they could not stop the combination of Bird and Brandon Miller. Let's take a look at Miller's numbers. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 11 of 19 from the field. He went 4 for 6 from downtown. He played out of his mind tonight, man. Look at this play right here, going around. He stepped up big, because we could not have won this game. Despite the heroics of Bird, there's no way we would have won this game without him, because nobody else was really picking it up offensively. He stepped in. Like when Van Vliet got hurt, that's when he really stepped it up. Just cannon jumpers, going to the basket, strong, getting to the free throw line, rebounding, pulling up from the mid-range. He balled out. But also, to show some love to Duren. Duren had 17 assists. Let's show some love to him. 17 rebounds. He really took over in the early part of the fourth quarter when they went to their bench. Started dominating them inside. Taking advantage of that small ball lamp that they had. And that was a good play on Turner there late in the game. Just all over the glass, looking like Bill Russell with that green on. He looked just like Bill Russell to me. With that green on. Like a young Bill Russell, man. It's uncanny. But the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. The hit from French Lick, Larry Bird. Let's take a look at him. Bird in the post, fade away. Good. Rebound, comes out of nowhere. Three-pointer, step back. In his face. Rebound. Finger roll out the post. Offensive rebound putback. Another offensive rebound putback. Step back, jumper, 20 feet. Rebound. Another rebound. Baseline floater. Bird just, man, all over the place. Not a lot of assists from Larry tonight, but then again, a lot of guys didn't really hit. I mean, although Duren went 3 for 4, 3 for 5. Van Vliet went 0 for 4 before he got hurt. Dosunmu was 0 for 2. So, a lot of guys really were to shoot. The only person that really shot well tonight really was Brandon Miller and Bird, because Bird really didn't shoot, I would say, great tonight necessarily, because most of those points came a little late earlier. In the middle portion of the game, he was kind of struggling with his shot. You can see there he went 2 for 8 from downtown, so he really didn't shoot. It evens out at the end of the game, but during the middle portion of the game, Miller was the one that really carried us in the middle portion of the game. But Bird took over early and closed late for us. But with that being said, let's move on to the next game up. I believe it's Team Magic's up next, I think. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the schedule. Yep, it will be this will be a good one. Team Magic will be taking on the Clippers. Team Magic will be taking on the Clippers. Fred VanVleet is out. We're going to have to adjust their map. He's out. Fred VanVleet will be out for the next 2 weeks. That is going to significantly put pressure on Team Larry Bird. However, because of Team Larry Bird's chemistry, players are going to be like Pippen Jr. is getting a 2-point boost to his overall stats because of our chemistry is up right now. Bowles up at a 78. Duren's at an 86 now, despite his numbers being down from the minutes they're playing. Dosunmu's cold on the season. He's not contributing much. I don't know why they're saying Ben Simmons is on fire. I mean, you could have fooled me, man. But, yeah, Pippen Jr. will be taking the minutes from VanVleet. So we'll just put Simmons up there. Simmons he's gonna have to play for us. He'll be taking those backup minutes. Yeah, it'll be Pippen Jr. taking the responsibility, I guess. So, but going forward, the next game up for bid will be Team Magic, Showtime, if you will, taking on the Los Angeles Clippers of Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Ivica Zubac. And Norman Powell, they have quite a good lineup. They match up. Yeah, look. Now, don't let those overalls fool you. Team Showtime is built to be a fast-breaking team. All those players there that you see were picked and selected to be around Magic to run with them. Chris Middleton is playing center strategically to get out and run and take advantage of slower big men. So it'll be interesting. And that game will be coming up here shortly, guys. So thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and check out my playlists. And I will see you guys in the next stream for Team Showtime taking on the Los Angeles Clippers in Los Angeles. Peace out.